Privet, Tovarish. Long ago we were enemies in the Cold War, but now I consider you a friend. I'm begging you, President Putin, help me with my lol suit against the evil Frosts.
First of all, who the fuck are you? And second, why do you smell like rancid asshole-covered shit farts?
Fuck you, asshole! You sound like one of my haters! I even wore my good dentures for you. Now I'm gonna sue your happy ass for defamation, which is a minimum life term, you sick fuck! You killed my mother, killed my daddy, drove my wife insane, and by the gods, I hope I...
And Fat Photog remains undefucking-feated.
Number one.
It's I mean, it's that one was hot off the presses. Like I just had a chance went to go check his channel before the show, and I was fuck, just see what Fat Photog's up to. Fucking banger.
You know, yeah, Vaughn's gotten like fat and all, but his face is so bloated. He's reminded me of an even worse shaped Cobes.
Yeah, I was about to say that. What's up with all their heads bloating recently? Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't think it's just
not getting any smarter.
I think it's the shins that go along with it.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty sure what we're talking about here is the beatus.
He has a case of the beatus. I had the fucking share screen up and it went away. I was gonna just go ahead and transition right into that because we are gonna be kicking this shindig off with old Stinky, Mr. Von Helden, who so apparently, Angelo, maybe you can lend some knowledge here to me. So he's suing James Arnold and just the other General Frosts.
I think
for $32 million.
I think it says the other, like something like the other Ohio Frosts or something like that. I just been watching Secular the last couple of days. That's all I know. So I'm sure there's people here that are probably in the audience that are probably much more well informed than me, but I'm telling you, from my understanding, it's gonna be a true lull suit. Other Frost from Ohio, right? There you go.
It really says other Frosts from Ohio.
I mean,
that really doesn't close the door a whole lot.
Yeah, I almost like to be. I feel like I need to talk to Secular Opinion because he's like, I can't imagine what like the people in the courts must think. It's like, I'll bet you they get this kind of shit from time to time. Like Perry went in to get a restraining order against Ronald McDonald. Rev tried to get a restraining order against Dragonaut from the internet.
Yeah. And he had to listen to that fat fucking judge pontificate.
So I can't help but I think that this is something that comes up from time to time. Like, you know, there's crazy and stupid people in all areas.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And of course, if you can't pick out your neighbors that are crazy and stupid, guess what that means?
Maybe.
But you know, honestly, that's not why I came here tonight. Came here tonight to dox Frank. I hope you don't mind.
No, dude, fuck, dude, floor is yours. Fuck that guy.
I'm sure nobody believes his name is Frank. It's actually Gabriel Oytoucher. He goes by Gabe. You can call him Gabe.
God damn it. All right.
So now that I've gotten that
okay,
out of the
you
way,
caught
we
me
can
off
get
guard
to the rest of this nonsense.
You caught me completely off guard with that shit.
Oh, I'm
right.
so glad. I'm so glad.
Okay, by the way, we have a live reaction here from Frank.
Well, I didn't expect him to actually be here.
Fuck. Fucking Frank, man. You never know when that guy's around.
You never know.
We're like slowly but surely turning this motherfucker into Freddy Krueger. He's a fucking mythical child predator.
Ooh, we get to burn him.
I mean, you know the lore, Frank. Come on. It's how you get your demon powers. You want to be a dream demon or not, Frank? Come on. Anyway, we're going to transition from that into someone who looks like they are a dream demon, Von Helton.
Don't think you're above the law, because you ain't above the law. And I will hold every motherfucker that fucked with my family and fucked with my kids, fucked with my mother, fucked with me. You are going to be held accountable, and you're going to stand in front of a goddamn judge.
I heard you fucked with your mother.
What,
I guarantee you will.
Does that mean like hooves? Because I don't think he was around, but he's a real motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, hooves. If you're in here, you see this later. Maybe you watch it later. You got some splaining to do.
You got some splaining to do, hooves.
You're gonna be on this lol suit too. Are you? Let me guess. You're one of these other Frosts from Ohio.
May the gods be praised. You're all going to stand in front of a fucking judge for what you did to my family. Bet on it. I don't give a fuck where you at. Anyway, like I said, I keep my promises, and here they are.
Was that a jump cut?
I keep my promises.
That's a cut, right?
And there it is.
Because he goes from angry to anyway. So here we go. It's got to be a cut, right?
Either that or he's having some hella mood swings these days, man. I don't know. Right on fucking time. Hooves on the board. Thank you for the $2 super. Trump's Asian running mate. Oh my God. I'm not. I feel like I shouldn't say this. I feel like if I say this,
you almost have to, don't you?
Like, is this some sort of a trick? I'm saying, I don't want to say this out loud because it's hooves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it has to be.
Well, there it is, folks. There it is, right there on the screen. You see it? Everyone, drink that in. It's the law. No, I'm really actually trying to get a better look at this right here. I see James Arnold Frost. And it does say, and other Frost from Ohio. Jesus fucking Christ, it does. No fucking way.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
That is fucking amazing. Somebody said, someone said the entire thing, or like what everyone could gather from the entire thing, was in the comments here. So I'm gonna see if that's still here, and I think I did find it earlier. I think I liked it, so I would be able to find it. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck, I don't see it now.
Too long. There's plenty that have read more on them.
Yeah, fuck, I know, right? I thought I had it like thought I had it liked up. I guess not. I'll have to look into it though. It's pretty insane.
Wild bitch.
There it is. So there it is. So I keep my promises. If I say I'm going to do a thing,
here comes the low.
LULZ. So
yeah. Where's my LULZ suit? It's coming, sweetheart.
It's in your
It's
hand.
coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there. It's coming.
It is.
I mean, at least he's admitting it's a lull suit. I mean, even if he doesn't fully understand what he's saying, he thinks he's making some sort of a badass point. At least he's admitting it.
I like that John like says it right in front of him, and like I mean, everybody knows John pumps him up, but I think John trolls him worse than anyone.
Yeah,
Just talks
John's
nice to
like,
him, so John thinks he's on his side all the time.
if we're being honest, John is a cow who trolls other cows. He did it with Brett Keane for years. Now he's doing it with Vaughn.
I don't know. I don't think that's what he was doing with Brett Keane. I think he had a legitimate crush on Brett Keane. He went around calling himself Brett Keane's son for a while. He's
I remember
probably
that
about
shit.
4 years younger than Brett Keane.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's hard to tell because Brett's got that Vaughn thing. They look way older than they rightfully are.
Yeah. I actually knew at one point how old they both were. Yeah, I used to hang out with Brett Keane a little bit.
How?
On Stickum, like 2007.
No, I'm saying like, how did you manage to hang out with him? He was just infuriatingly like arrogant every time I was ever around him. It's complete unearned arrogance.
At that point, though, he really wasn't. He believe it or not, he was actually kind of a humble dude, and we both used to enjoy making prank calls, and we made a lot of prank calls together, because that was fun for us. I've always been a bit slow, guys. Like, I could totally admit it.
You got folks in the chat feeling old about bringing up Stickum, my guy.
Yeah. Well, what about prank calls? Remember that? Like,
people don't do those anymore? People don't just like dial random numbers anymore?
I mean, it's pretty easy to find. I don't know if they do anymore. Someone, you prank call someone, hang up on them, and then star 69 still a thing? I think it kind of died out when star 69 kind of happened.
Yeah.
I know there became a time when radio stations couldn't do it anymore. All the fucking prank calls that those morning shows did was all scripted.
Dude, man, bogus. I used to actually, like, the only time I'd ever watch C-SPAN was when they'd have those like Saturday morning open call-in shows, and it was just prank after prank, like throughout the entire program, pretty much. There's
compilations of those on YouTube that are just hilarious, or like public access shows. Like, I love it when the religious public access shows get prank called, because that just
they have little to no screening. It's so easy.
Yeah. It's the guy answering the phone. Hey, what do you want to talk about? I want a prayer for my kitten. And then you go on to you're on air. That's true. That's true.
Thank you, Wilson.
He believes his children are property.
For the $2 super. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Does he have them listed as property?
Oh sure. Yeah.
On this document?
He thinks that's one of the things that he's going to get.
Are you fucking serious? Dude, oh man, this is not going to go well for him.
And it's weird because he's listing like his wife going nuts and having to go in the loony bin and stuff. That's he's pain and suffering for that. But she apparently wasn't property of his, but the kids are. It's weird.
That's fucking all right.
Well, no.
Thank you, Hose, again.
By you mean what? Last week? Anyway.
But yeah. Thank you, Hose, for the $2 super. So it says Frank was sexually active in preschool, hence RO. Dude, you gotta like you gotta fucking chill. God damn it, Hooves. Sexually act. God damn it. These are things that see. That's why I didn't read your last fucking super all the way through. You got me saying that phrase. Sexually active preschool. What the fuck, man? I gotta get one of those fancy schmancy readers so I don't have to say this shit.
I like those fancy
All right.
schmancy readers.
Like I said, I had to take care of the local shit first. That's how it rolls. That's how everything rolls. You got to do the local shit first. You take care
That's
of the local
sweet,
shit.
Ron. That makes me fucking makes my fucking asshole twinkle. That I'll be honest with you. That's good. I like that. Thank you.
That's right. And we're gonna and
That's
and
going
then
to be dealt with. I mean, it's about it needs to come. And you're right about this. You said this last couple of weeks ago. It needs to be done fast. It needs to be done now. And it needs to be done quickly.
well, and that's what I'm going to express to the judge, because that's a tactic, you know. Let's drag it out, and then he runs out of money. Then I run out of money, and then they're like, "Oh, well, he ran out of money, so we're going to buy the property out from underneath him since he ain't got no money." Yeah, we're not playing that. We're gonna admonish the judge that, you know, this needs to end. Hopefully that day, but if not,
let's just put it that way.
So here's the thing.
You know, now obviously when we first go in there, there may be a preliminary.
What's the thing?
Well, I think what he's talking about is your the defendant's right to a speedy hearing. Right? Like,
yeah, just like constitutional right, like just in general.
But it's not he's on the wrong side of that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like he just doesn't understand anything.
It's like I struggle to see if he just doesn't understand anything or if he does understand a certain amount and just wants to constantly slant things in his general direction as victory, because he literally has none of that in actuality. Like his entire existence is a fat fucking L. Like the man has never tasted a victory. Can you think of one? Can you think of a dub that Vaughn walked away with? I can't.
I mean, he was born into a dub. Like he was like one of the, you know, he was born to one of the richest families around. He could have done, like theoretically, he could have and should have done just as well as any of his peers. He had whatever kind of advantages would have been given to someone in his area, whatever that is. I know he got the privilege of playing ninja well into his 20s.
Yeah, man. What a fucking meme this guy turned out to be.
He is a meme. You know that, right?
Karate Kyle.
Karate Kyle, exactly.
Like, it's funny because like he's I mean, in the end, people who like really know about Vaughn are gonna remember him as just an awful, abhorrent piece of shit. And the people that don't really know generally much about him are gonna remember him, if anything, as Karate Kyle. And then the people that know him are just gonna be glad that even his rotting fucking body stinks less than he does currently. I think that's about it.
Like, yeah, I mean, well, there was
what a sad fucking existence.
There was a time of Vaughn's existence that I miss, and I wish it was still like before he like completely insulated himself. Like when he back in the days of like Stickum and when he was on Pal Talk, like you could go into his room and challenge him and just get him to rage. And I'm pretty sure it was those years on Stickum that have him looking the way he does.
Well, those years really fucked him up, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Look at that. Like, this is the result of what we're talking about here.
I'd say that's worth a read.
Thank you, Hooves, for the for the $5 super. You are paid to say everything I say. All right, let's see how that goes. Billy duct tapes hamsters so they don't explode when he fucks them. Schneider humps his kid like a hyper horn pug.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. I said it all. Look at me.
So, can you explain
I'm
to
growing
me
as a
the
content
absolute
creator,
Schneider? What's that?
I'm growing as a content creator.
You are.
I said the whole super.
Can you explain?
Wait, are you saying explain the Schneider hate boner?
I just don't understand the hate for Schneider. Like, I'm sure he's not everybody's cup of tea, right?
Sure, no,
but he gets real hate.
He's just yeah, he's just so he's fucking like his. I don't know. It's just weird, almost addiction he has with getting our attention on like political matters. So we offer him like, okay, dude, I mean, like, we'll open a room and we can just like talk about it, like whatever. And he just refuses to do so. But he'll continue to tag TGR and shit on his community tab constantly over random political matters.
Is my fault. I think my
Why?
offering to be on his side if he came in.
Yeah.
Like,
I scared him off, man.
Well, I think he's like, I'm not going to shoot myself in both feet. I'm not going to take on two people and have a moron on my side.
A couple of occasions. He's had a couple of occasions now. There's always some excuse why he doesn't want to do it. It's like, well, stop fucking bringing it up, dude. Like, get over it. If you're not gonna have the conversation you so want to have, then just fucking move on.
I mean, that's the weird part, right? Like, it's like what Robbie Battle does, but we all know Robbie Battle's a bit, like Billy.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking Robbie. He's semi-dormant right now. He's making shorts where he's just like waving at the camera and that's it. A little odd.
Making shorts or just wearing holes in them?
No. the little quick YouTube shorts. Like the one where Rev said the N-word.
Oh, Jesus.
YouTube shorts, man. YouTube shorts. Rev said the N-word like 19 times in one of those bad boys. That was the first YouTube short I ever saw.
It's a classic. One of the best.
Yeah, man. That was my introduction to YouTube's ripoff of TikTok. I was like, wow, all right. That was a lot in 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's like inspiring.
God damn it, he did it. Yeah. Yeah. I got up the next day and I jogged around the block early that morning.
Hobbs is actually
just makes you want to be a better guy.
That record. He's going to go for 22.
I bet you can't do it, Hooves. Bet you can't do it. Thank you, Hyan. I don't know. Am I saying that correctly this week? We'll say it different every week until I do. For the $2 super. Billy's hamster on a hole, laying dead on the wheel. Billy's hamster's a very special hamster. It frequently departs from the wheel, but it always gets back on.
I believe it's a miniature giant invisible space hamster.
Yeah. Who else but Lil Bill? I feel like I need a little jaunty tune after that.
And then we come back again another day for the verdict. He may elect to do that. He may elect to do it all in one day and get it all done. But I'm going to admonish the judge that it is a tactic of theirs to drag this thing out for days, weeks, months, in the hopes that I will run out of money. Now, I will not run out of money because if the gods have to drop money from a fucking airplane to give it to me to keep me afloat, they will. But
you let me fucking know when that happens.
The gods really shouldn't have to do that. We should just go on ahead and get this shit done. I mean, it's open and shut anyway. They came into court with a fraudulent document, just like I told
Okay, so I mentioned earlier I was like about Von victories. So I bring that up because I knew at some point he was going to mention, you know, the gods are going to do right by him no matter what. So like, fucking where's that? Like you have a lot of faith for a dude who's been pretty much trolled. Like if there's a god, if there's some deity you're worshiping, it's fucking Loki, dude. He is trolling you so hard. He's in fact your biggest troll.
So they're fucked. There's nothing they can do. They come in with a fraudulent document. It was not the real will. They knew it wasn't the real
As we
will.
say in New York, you fuck 3 ways this Sunday.
Well, they knew it wasn't the real will, and the reason you can know it wasn't the real will is because they kept silencing my mother. My mother tried numerous times in that damn courtroom.
Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. I won't beat Rev. I like being creative with my insults. Well, you know what? Rev can't do that because he would have to imagine work to be creative. Just goes around dropping 19 M-bombs. That's the Rev way, folks.
To
But
say,
yes,
no,
points for
I didn't
creativity
hire
for you,
this
Hooves.
man.
I have
It's
to,
my son
I have
that's
to give
the
you that.
executor.
Hope is creative.
See, she
There's
never
no
got
doubt.
a chance to speak. Her own lawyer kept her quiet, and then the Frost lawyer kept her quiet. She never got to tell Judge Lewis that she didn't hire Frost. She hired me. I was her executor. I had been handling her affairs for years before the Frosts even come down here. And see, that's what's going to hurt the Frosts in court, is that I can prove that I was handling my mother's affairs before they threw a monkey wrench and everything. I can prove that. Okay, so that's going to destroy their case right there, even if they can mount a case.
Thank you, Todd, for the $5 super. His mother was never in a courtroom regarding her own will before she died. That isn't handled in a courtroom. It's handled by lawyers. Well, I think Vaughn would probably tell you if he were here. Nuh-uh. So, I mean, do with that what you will.
I mean, I don't think it's in dispute that he was in control of his mother's finances before they got taken away from her, from him, because he was misappropriating the funds. I think that's why the Frost
Yeah, at some point
became executors, or whatever happened there with the taking care of her property and stuff, because the courts didn't trust Vaughn. Like, nobody should trust Vaughn.
What?
Yeah.
They wouldn't trust a model citizen with that money? Is that what you're telling me, Jello?
Model citizen.
It's a model fucking citizen. You know this man fed his kid pheasant under glass? Did you know that?
Yeah. And they went
Did you know that?
And they went to the
chocolate fountain.
The Corral.
Yeah. Fucking chocolate fountain. You know what? It's every kid's dream. You know? A dirty ass Kentucky chocolate fountain.
And they got to sit there in their high chairs all day and watch Fox News, because that's what they like to do.
Fuck yeah. I mean, what kid doesn't like Bill O'Reilly? Sean Hannity. You know? It was around that era, right?
There's that one time Vaughn was making a video, and Mouse come over to him holding the kid, and then she passes the kid over to Vaughn, and Vaughn's like, and holds the kid for a while. He's like, phew, and he passes the kid back, and then she's like, and she holds the kid for a little while, and then phew, she passes the kid back to Vaughn, and they're just like, no one's changing the kid. They're just passing this stinky ass kid back and forth to each other while he's just doing his YouTube thing. Doesn't that just make you nostalgic? Make you think about home. Man.
Right. Back to your owner, you know, considered your property, according to Vaughn here. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. He got fucked over by mom after he after he overfucked her. It's fucking facts, you know. It's until Von Helton comes in here and disputes that, it's canon. I've said that for many a moon, and will continue to. Thank you, Todd, for the $5 super. If he knew the will was fraudulent because his mother argued about it in court, why did it take him months to present the quote real will? You lie, Vaughn. Not Vaughn. No fucking way. This, once again, that's a model citizen you're looking at on the screen right here. He'll take you to a fucking Kentucky chocolate fountain. And yeah, that probably sounds a lot worse than what I'm talking about, but and yeah, Vaughn would probably take you to the worst place that you're probably thinking about, but never mind that. Everyone's getting sued, folks.
Which I doubt they can. In fact, I would suspect Stivers may even try to get them to plea bargain or something, or settle out of court. Obviously, I can't do that because part of the settlement is the Sester property itself that they're living on, which they kicked me off of. And they used that shit on my mother, the mind control, the MK Ultra shit, and literally got my mom to kick me off my own damn property and give it to them.
And like, this is it's funny hearing him say this type of shit again, because this is stuff that like more recent Vaughn would say he never said. So it's funny to see the MK Ultra shit come back around. I love
he's got to go through all the old bullshit so that, he's got all of his shit compiled. Sort of like an impacted colon,
Yeah. God damn it, Vaughn. Oh, man. Bringing back the classics. MK Ultra done got my mom. Fuck.
Well, I'm sorry, but in real estate law, that's not fucking legal. So yes, the Sester property comes back to me. Anything they purchased with my money comes back to me. All the double wides and single wides and all the buildings and the four-wheelers and the shiny cars, that's all coming to me.
All the single wides.
That all comes back to me. Here's the thing. They were not using the money for the estate, and they weren't collecting any rent from anyone. In fact, they told the renters, don't pay no rent. Well, now who does that? And is that lawful? I don't think that's even lawful, but they told all the renters, yeah, don't pay no rent. Okay, well, that would.
Think it would help if he bought one of Cobes' wands?
Okay, the estate would have went bankrupt.
Oh, shit.
Kept in their hands, it would have went bankrupt.
That's at least going to work with the aesthetic very well.
Design. And then that way my kids wouldn't have got anything. I kept telling everybody, the kids don't get shit. The kids don't get shit. And the trolls are like, yes, they do. No, they don't. If you ain't got no money coming in to put in the coffers, the kids will not have shit when they turn 18.
Quite honest, Frank, I'm not trying to be mean, but they don't really give a shit about the kids. They don't want the kids.
No, they don't give a shit about the kids because they were harassing me long before the kids came along.
I mean, not now. Not now that they're away from you.
I keep my word. When I say I'm going to do a thing, I fucking do it. All right. And you trolls are sitting there thinking, exactly. I'm above the law and I'm not guilty of anything. I'm above the law and he can't touch me. You'd be surprised what I can fucking do. Don't think you're above the law because you ain't above the law. And I will hold every motherfucker.
I'd be surprised if he can run 2 laps around his trailer.
Oh, bro, you saw how he was walking when he was throwing those airplanes that kept crashing, and that was like what, a year or two now at this point?
Yeah, I don't think I'd use the term walking, hobbling.
Yeah. Yeah. He's lacking a little giddy up there. The hips don't lie. They're fucked. So I don't see it happening myself. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. Billy knows colon health. Gets checked every month. Yeah, fuck yeah. He better, he doesn't eat his veggies. He knows he's got to stay on top of it. A very smart guy, that little Bill is.
How impacted do you think Billy's colon is right
kids.
Now? Oh man. I don't know if
chicken nuggets.
There's years of nugget abuse. You know what that does to the colon?
It's got to be heavy.
It's sad. It really is. You know, you think you're just gonna have one nuggie, and the next thing you know, you're up to a 6-piece.
You think he has a sad colon? Sad colon, Billy.
Billy, if you have a sad colon, I'm willing to help cheer it up.
Fuck with my mother, fuck with me. You are going to be held accountable, and you're going to stand in front of a goddamn judge. I guarantee you will. May the gods be praised. You're all going to stand in front of a fucking judge for what you did to my family. Bet on it. I don't give a fuck where you at. You think you live in the Netherlands and that you're exempt from the law. Well, I'm sorry, but you're not.
Where the fuck you at, Vaughn?
You know, and that Jeff Spicoli motherfucker, I can't wait to get your fucking ass in front of a judge. Where's my lawsuit at? Don't worry, pal. You're going to get one. Don't worry.
This motherfucker's still looking for Jeff Spicoli.
Poor girl in a fucking insane asylum. What you did to her. And her only 25 years old had her whole...
Motherfucker, you talked to her. And she told you that never happened. And you still, like, once again, he's bringing this back up again because he got, like, debunked live talking to Andrea about it. And here he is again. Now this narrative has made its way back. So he really is. He's cycling through the bullshit. Look at him. It's all just rotating in the Vaughn cycle, I suppose. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. Billy movements are like striking oil upside down. Yeah.
Jesus.
This motherfucker elevates. He levitates with every movement. Jesus. I didn't know you had a superpower there, Bill. You should have told us about that. Would have made a good super animation, you know?
Fucking life ahead of her.
He don't care.
Well, he's going to care because he's going to stand in front of a judge for it. But I mean, yeah, man, you think you're above the law. You ain't above shit.
All right, folks.
You ain't above shit. You don't have a right to get on the internet and destroy.
We're I'm gonna wind this Vaughn portion of the showdown, and we're gonna move on to something else. But before we do, I'm gonna let everyone decide what do we watch next. Do you guys want to go ahead and go into the Cyrax Darkness movie, or do we want to watch a little bit of Cobes? A quick Crystal and Leslie video? Or do we want to watch G-Man's utterly fucking ridiculous begging for attention stream from last night? That's what I got. So we'll watch like another minute maybe of Vaughn here, and we'll see what everyone says.
So G-Man's begging for attention, and you want to give it to him?
Yeah, sure. It's been a while. Why not? He's really begging for attention from people other than me, so that's why I kind of feel like whatever. I'll laugh at him. Remember, Gary doesn't know I exist, if you recall. Yeah. So he won't see this.
Family, sorry, it doesn't work that way. You don't have a right to get on the internet and manipulate a local government to take every dime of somebody's money either. I guarantee you that. Manipulating these fucking courts, manipulating this
Gary
fucking
the one
county.
that called you the other one?
Yeah, that sounds like a Gary thing. He may have referred to me as the other one at one point, sure.
Because I know I've referred to you as the other one a few times because someone else did.
It'd have to be Gary, because I think he's the one most synonymous with forgetting that I exist. There's a few of them out there, but I think Gary's the one most synonymous with that.
I tried Bland for a little while, but it's just not.
Yeah, it stayed for a season just out of the irony of how fucking awful it is, but you know, it went away.
Yeah,
as most things do, especially if they're not well crafted to begin with.
It's a dumb thing by a dumb person.
Yeah, I mean, you know, It looks like the majority of what I'm seeing here is Gary. Looks like everyone wants to see Gary, old Gare Bear, which is fine with me. I don't think we'll watch the whole thing just like this Vaughn video, but we'll definitely check it out because there were some pretty lolsy moments from this last night. I did peek in on it. Thank you, Hooves. Oh, fuck the whole video is pretty much about drag.
Jesus Christ! Isn't drag pretty much done with YouTube?
Yeah, he hasn't. I mean, he hasn't posted anything in fucking months on any social media that I'm aware of.
It's like him talking shit. Like, he was. Do you remember Alex Botten? No.
That name sounds familiar.
Well, Gary was calling out Alex Botten like 3 years after he left YouTube.
This sounds about right. And of course, what follows that? Claim victory.
Well, of course.
It's like a fucking count out in pro wrestling. They don't come to the ring, you count to 10, then you win. That's how it works on YouTube too, apparently. And in just general debate. That's just how it works. All right, folks, let's get Vaughn's ugly fucking mug out of here.
Let's check out the master debater.
The master debater is, let's see. Let me get the right time stamp here because he has a whole intro of just fucking weirdness that I'm not interested in seeing. It's like half naked Shanny dancing in front of a mirror, and I'm just not feeling it. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing everyone a solid by skipping ahead.
Yeah. No one needs that.
Well, I actually fixed the mute off or whatever. But anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the Sewing Everything YouTube channel. And yes, I'm going to be a big, giant, petty little bragger in this particular video. Not so much, but I think when people hear what I got to say, very briefly, then people are going to understand. Dragnut, listen to me, man. Obviously, you're moving on with your life.
I don't think I ever read this. My bad, Hooves. Thank you for the $2 super. Crystal 1, folks, or Gary Taint sniffing drag 2. Yeah, we're gonna go Gary Taint sniffing drag, everybody. That was the wiener. Let's do it.
Graduated college. You have your biology degree. You moved on with your life. But there's something I need to say to you. You lost, sir. You lost. Because do you remember this? Dragnut? I just want to show you something here. There's a reason why I did them shows on the other channel.
So, like, I gotta ask, just first in general, what did he lose? Like, I'm genuinely curious.
Drag moved on from that conversation that Gary still wants.
So because Gary is so stuck in the past, he therefore wins. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm sure you're gonna elaborate for us, Gare Bear. I'm sure there's gonna be more to it than just I win, LOL, right?
Just want to remind you and JD Kane and the rest of you guys what you said on the other channel. And I hope BGTV and Ms. Parker and all of them get to see this. But this is a little bit of a reminder that G-Man does not forget. All right? Let's take a look at this here real quick. I don't know how many of you actually saw this, but I doubt a lot of you, because some of you didn't even know who I was.
I'm not sure, actually. I haven't seen anything from her in a minute, so I'm not 100% sure.
But so
I miss her.
I need to get this here so I can show you this. But this is the video where Dragnut admits rather stupidly what his purpose for making those videos about me was back in the day. This is my other channel, by the way. If you guys never seen it, this is my G-Man channel.
Drag JD Kane.
And this is where I do my Christian apologetics and my stuff where I defend the faith and all that stuff at. But that ain't what we're going to be talking about today. What we're going to talk about is what Dragnut said on the show years ago called called TST. And you can see that this was about 5 years ago. It shows you how long Drag was coming after me. Shandy can't get on here and say that she got.
No, bro, that shows you how long you went and dug through fucking videos.
Yeah, it shows
to
how
find
long
something.
ago Drag was after you, not how long Drag was after you. How long ago?
Yeah, like do me a favor, Gary, since you're digging around and finding all this history. When was the last time he made a video about you? I think that would be more pertinent to the conversation currently than this random video from 5 years ago when you guys actually had something to talk about, I guess. Like, in all honesty, like seriously, like what is there left to say? Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking. The more I saw of this video, it was a stream originally last night. The more I saw of it, the more cringy it gets because it just gets so fucking like on the nose. He wants anyone's attention so fucking bad. Once again, he doesn't know who the fuck I am, so I don't think he cares. I'm not mentioned, but there are a lot of names dropped.
A lot of names dropped.
Victory, but I sure as heck can get on here and say that guy gave me the victory. Check this out.
So we've got that, and then of course Drag and Gina. Drag's not here at the moment, but when Drag gets back and does get back in here. Oh wait, never mind. There's a big Drag. Spoiler. What am I looking? All right, I don't want to know. All right.
Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. Fuck, Gary Coleman really let himself go. Hashtag get help. What you talking about, Hooves?
Give me 2 seconds, I need to mute.
Drag has been continuing to pummel G-Man, and now he's taking it to the next level and getting people who used to like G-Man to tell him, like, yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit now.
Oh, no. These are people who have never really liked him. I say never really. That's not true. People who learned the hard way that trusting someone with the mental capacity of a vegetable is probably not the best idea, and the self-control of, I don't know, Tommy Hall around the assholes. Or that.
So again, we got the fake Christian Fiona, and so anyway, I'm not even going to go through my response of what I said back then. But Dragnut, you once told me, Dragnut, that you was going to take everything that I had. That's what you told me. You emailed me and you said it on camera. G-Man, I'm going to take everything you have.
Must every video you make about that man just be laced with some of the gayest like talking points or like phrases that can possibly come out of your mouth?
By the way, I don't believe Drag said that.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. Not there anyway. But yeah. What the fuck, Drag? You said you could take everything Gary had. Could you not, sir? Could you not take it all? That's crazy.
He looks extra.
Now let's just fast forward. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to talk about the middle because we've done that in the middle.
Yeah, it was a little
anything or anything like that because you haven't activated anything.
A little tongue parsley hanging out.
I figure you
there.
out, and I know what your little team was all about and everything and whatnot, and take care of business afterward, right? I think I can claim I kind of did that to you, Drag. If you think about it, I mean, while you and Miss Parker, it was you, Miss Parker, BTV, Todd. Oh, Todd, by the way, I got something I want to show you here. This piece of paper is your future. I ain't gonna let you see the whole thing.
Fuck you, Todd.
I'll put it back here. So
Gary Bear is on the fucking.
This piece of paper is your future. I should actually give people a little taste of what's coming your way, but I'm not going to. I just got to finish my editing. But anyway,
this has been another episode of Everybody Fucking Hates Todd. Like every time we get one of these, at least one of them, at least at one point. Yeah, and fuck Todd too.
A lot of people do hate Todd. That's
They
the
do,
thing.
man. Todd rubs people the wrong way. People don't like
Isn't
him.
there a
Like, I don't
whole
know, man. I think
Discord
he's
server dedicated to hating Todd?
yeah. I think there is.
Todd,
think
can
there
you
is.
verify that for me, Todd?
Yeah.
And that's another thing.
Fucking
Like,
A,
I
Todd.
can understand. Look, you like him or don't like, whatever. But like, what does Todd do that's like hateable? You know what I mean? Like, I just
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him do anything that the majority of other people on the internet don't also do. If we're being perfectly honest with one another. I don't know, man. I think a lot of people just don't get Todd. Dude's just he's pretty blunt. He's gonna tell you exactly what the fuck he thinks and or knows, and I mean whatever. Like you can be okay with it or not. Like I don't know why you get pissed about it.
he's kind of got a rare ability. I wouldn't really call it a superpower, but he can make a tuba joke. You know, like that Shanny video where he was like, you know, while she was walking, you know, like that shit's hilarious.
Yeah, that's right.
And not
right.
a lot of people can make a tuba joke, like they or you know,
I mean,
you can make a joke about a tuba, but just having one and playing one in a funny way ain't something I can't do it.
The man made a diss track that this guy on screen is running from to this day.
That rap was way better than anything Gary ever did.
Yeah. G-Man was indeed the fool. It's 100%. Thank you, Yami, for the $1.99 super. They hate Todd as much as we hate Billy. Yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's close. I think we hate Billy a little bit more, but it's
I think we
close.
hate Billy more, but I think it's fake hate with Billy. Like, I think it's different. I think people really
I gotta
hate
find
Todd.
reasons. I gotta find reasons to fuck with Billy. You know. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. I'm not hated, just frowned upon. Hashtag justice for Hooves.
But it's not justice because you should be frowned upon, my dude. Like people
That's
should
right.
be looking down their nose at you, my dude.
And thank you, Wilson, for the $2 super. Todd gave me my first drink when I was 13. Oh, fuck. You folks are too
If
much.
it was Frank, you also would have lost your virginity. Can I say that? Like, is that?
I mean, I laughed at it, so I guess we're both going down for that one if that's the case.
Wilson, were you here the other night or were you at listening to the Geek Room the other night when I made that bit about the 12-year-old whiskey?
Oh yeah.
I thought that was really good. It was like if anyone had missed it, it's worth saying again. If Wilson tells you he bought a 12-year-old whiskey, it means one thing. If Frank tells you he bought a 12-year-old whiskey, it means something completely different.
You see, and look, I'm telling you, he's always fucking there. You got to watch that guy.
It's a really good one. And, you know, I got to admit, that's totally not original. I'm not that witty.
Oh, thank you, Hooves, again for a $2 super. No, Wilson, that was Frank. Also, the NyQuil. Don't be telling all of his secrets, man. It's trade secrets. Thank you. Did I say it right the first time, or should I say it a different way? Hein. I'm gonna keep saying it different. Thank you for the $2 super. Todd did my wife and drowned my goldfish.
Damn.
Fuck. It's hard times.
It's fucked up.
Did his wife drown his goldfish? Was this
it's hard to drown a goldfish?
It's super duper hard. God damn it, Todd. I don't know. I still like him.
You said you can take everything from me, Drag. Everything.
No,
you burnt toast. Jules tells all the dragoons. You all claimed you was going to take everything that I had. That's what you said. And you didn't get nothing. You got nada. You got zilch. But you did make some money off of me. Don't get me wrong. I am fully aware of that you made money from me. But there are some key events that happened that completely crippled your attempts to destroy me on social media. As a matter of fact, not only did you not destroy me, you might be interested, Dragon, taking a look at Preaching to the Choir Ministries, as I have redeclared war against the atheist community on that channel.
He probably paid off his student loans on
You've
the
been
back
called
on
out
G-Man's
multiple
back.
times. So,
bro, right? Like, at one point, he made a lot of money making fun of you. Like, let's not even mince words here. But I mean, Gary won though, obviously. So,
like
I don't know
everybody's,
what I'm talking about.
all these different, like, and Drag was good. You know, he was good at making fun of Reverend Channy, but Gary was really, he was the best at Gary. Not just.
I mean, you kind of have it. I think you kind of have it with like anyone who does this to any degree, like watching these fuckers. I think you do kind of gravitate toward one of them, and you probably are more well versed in their lore, so to speak, and you probably therefore have a lot of good jokes about them.
I'm sure he was every bit as it just seems like the cow wranglers will always do best at one in particular. It's like you know, Marty has done others, but he's, you know, can't do better than when he does Cyrax.
I mean, yeah, right.
No one does Vaughn like Secular Opinion.
Right.
I'm sure there's more examples that's all that's coming to mind at the moment.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You're definitely gonna have that. Like that's, I don't know. I think it's good to kind of have people who specialize in these fuckwits, at least for a time.
I think it's
generally
just the
create some pretty good
combination.
entertainment.
I think it's the combination of the lolcow's personality and the personality of the particular person reviewing their shit that really just has to mesh in such a way that you can say that, you know, like I can talk about Vaughn all I want, but like if you like you go to a Secular Opinion, right? Like that's where you go for the straight dope.
What is this behind him? I'm just like trying to figure this out. Is this like
looks
an
like
effect?
an illuminated cross?
Yeah, but like, is this actually there? Like, is this some sort of an effect, or has he like, what is he rigged back there?
Is probably what do they call those things? It's probably like a filter. No, you know what? He's in front of it.
That's what I was saying. So maybe like he's like in a green screen or something. I don't know. It just looks really bad.
Think he can figure out chroma key? Well, his hat's blurring into it, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes,
Okay.
but yeah, the white parts, they're pretty much gone.
All right. Well, that solves that.
I'm just letting you know that all you did was help me at the end of the day, because now I'm energized and I'm ready to go to war on a daily basis now. To actually, you know,
now that you've left the platform, ready to go to war.
I got some interesting videos for this particular channel.
Now that nobody talks
you guys,
about this for like almost a decade now.
Like seriously, come on, man. Dude, I know, like you probably heard someone say in your life, you got to take your wins where you get them, but I don't know, man. I think you're overstretching that at this point. I said in his chat last night, at a certain point in this video, Gary hits an early contender for the 2024 touch fucking grass moment of the year. Because holy shit, the longer this goes on, you think it's sad now, you think it's pitiful or pathetic now. Give it time, it gets way worse.
Shanny, and even before he not his radio stuff. I'm sure you guys got that stuff already, but I'm talking about when he was in Hangouts and he was offering his 2 cents and his opinions back when he had a soul and back when he had an opinion. I'm going to put that on here, but that's not what this video is.
Soul and character.
Dragnet, I'm here to gloat. I'm here to tell you, G-Man is the winner man. G-Man's the winner man, the winner man, the winner man. Thanks to Jesus. I'm sorry, not G-Man is the winner man. G-Man wins all the time. Now somebody's gonna say, G-Man, that's not right.
G-Man is the wiener man.
This is just me being extremely petty and me actually proving a point, Drag, as I told you from day one. From day one, I was not going to let you win, and I meant it. I meant it.
You're not.
How many years this took?
He's not proving a point. He's bloviating.
Did you make a contract video, Gary, that said if you quit YouTube, then I win? Because if so, I'll give it to you if it's dated. I'll give it to you, man. I'll raise your hand in victory. And you know who's going to be impressed? You.
Going to get that W. It wasn't going to happen. The Geek Room, done. BGTV, as far as dealing with me, done. Burnt Toast, done. Jules Tells All, done. Miss Tucker, done. Like I said, there's no one left.
That all these people won't talk to him.
Liberated and happy.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks everyone's just running from him. That's really what, if he doesn't believe it, he's at least trying to convey that narrative.
If folks, if nobody wants to talk to you, it's not because you're a winner.
Traditionally, that's not the case. Usually people try to, there's a whole mindset of people that associate with nothing but who they consider, quote, winners and no one else. So, I don't know, man. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. I enjoy watching a Wrangler turn into a cow. # moo. Yeah, you definitely have that shit from time to time.
Well,
and that's either.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I didn't.
Oh no, you're good, man.
What were you saying?
Go ahead. I don't know. That's why I told you to go ahead.
Okay, well, the thing is that it can happen to anybody that just doesn't have a sense of humor about themselves. It's like,
right.
If you actually have it somewhere in your mind that it's okay to laugh at other people, but people shouldn't laugh at you, it's a problem. And that's where, what?
I'd say 9 times out of 10, you're right. That's the downfall.
Yeah,
that's at least, if not the jumping off point.
Because, well, here's the thing. It's anywhere on the internet. So if you put your opinion out there, the more people that see it, the more people are going to have something shitty to say, right? That's just a thing. But there's it's more. There's a finer point on it too, because the community of people that like to watch people fail are more likely to say something snappy to you. Like I like
no
to watch
way.
this shit, and I'm liable to say something shitty to someone I like because that's the kind of guy I am. And I'm not saying everybody that that enjoys watching people fail is like me, but there's enough that are like me in that way that if you don't have a sense of humor about yourself, you're going to turn yourself into a laughing stock. And
100%. I mean, it's just on the whole thinking that it's in general okay for you to get on the internet and like disparage someone else, but nobody can do the same to you. Like even before the whole, not having a sense of humor about yourself, just that fucking hypocrisy right there. Love it. First class shit. Anyway, back to Gary's victory.
Yeah.
Now all the atheists have gone for the people that was going after me, because it wasn't just atheists. I gotta stop saying it. Everybody they can't run hard enough. You know what I mean? So be gone, never come back, Dragnut. You know your role. Be OP Ed Fred, because you are the one who changed. You are the one who lost everything.
Gary.
You got on here. You got on.
Gary, it's op-ed. Op-ed. It's pretty easy, man.
Cocky and said you had a baby with XX Archive. You got on here and you let me find out about Hader Nation. You let Dart Ninja on your chip. Dude, I know your whole history on what happened to you, dude. If you ever come back, we need to do some talking. That's for sure. I know all about you now.
Once again, he's talking about things that are fucking years old. That like there were streams about this with all of those different random members involved. Like it's crazy. He just found out. Gary just like a month ago found out about all like the whole Negs community we had issue with years ago. You remember $150 for your information. He just figured this shit out like a month ago that this all happened.
Really?
There's something serious. Yes, and he lives on this fucking platform.
I don't even think Next
insane.
remembers me.
Fuck, I mean, damn, Gary.
Might have had something to do with it. But anyway, Dragnut, bye-bye. It was nice knowing you. And the next time you try to organize an
don't
entire
drag your
world
nuts on the
to come
way
after
out.
one insignificant black Christian on YouTube, think before you act. And maybe this time you won't get the smack if down laid on your candy behind. All right. That like G-Man, you know, that is totally unchristian.
And a reference from
Listen
25 years
if you
ago.
know what I've been through the last 5 years with this guy, the last 6 years with this guy,
Nothing.
You would totally understand. You would totally understand. You can still play with me.
He doesn't want
in terms
to.
of the Dragoons. I'm talking about like the burnt toast. Because there's people watching my channel that had nothing to do with that stuff. Okay. But I'm talking about like the burnt toasts, the Jules Tells All, the Dragnuts, the Miss Parker. Know your role, sit your butt down, and enjoy the ride. That's what you can do. Know your role, get a bigger universes or whatever, or galaxies you're gonna have come after me. Make sure they actually do their job this time. You know, make sure they actually do their jobs. Feels good. Like the oxygen smells pure. The muscles are feeling stronger. The confidence
I love his
is oozing
coping
out
laugh.
more because I know I can go through the storm. I know I can walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I know Jesus Christ is going to help me get through my enemies. I'm just saying, like when see, I knew when Dragnut went down, the rest of them was going to go. I knew that from day one. Once Drag went, they all went. They all went. Geek Room don't know which way to go.
We shit ourselves.
Geek Room don't know what direction to go in. Miss Parker.
I mean, we go in the same direction we've always gone in. We just follow whatever's funny, like whoever's failing the best, as it were, whoever's the most entertaining. I mean, that I don't think the direction of the Geek Room has ever really changed. We're just chasing laughs. That's kind of what it's always been about. It's kind of confusing.
Is there like less subscribers than there used to be or something?
Over at TGR?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out what his thing about, like, I mean, you can say the channel missed and it never really, you know, it like failed to launch or something, but you can't say that they're dead now more than a week ago, or like, that doesn't.
It's just, yeah, it's pretty much the same shit. Like, I mean, our stuff's pretty constant.
Yeah, this is a guy that got run over by a parked car.
Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. Can't outrun a car. Can't outrun the gay thoughts. Sorry, Gare Bear. It's just not in the cards for you. Yeah, how many cars has he honestly been hit by at this point? How many are we up to?
I want to say 3, but it might be more.
That's fucking insane, bro. What the?
She can't stay stable. BGTV don't know if he wants to talk about somebody or if he doesn't want to talk about somebody. If he wants to talk about somebody, or if he doesn't know how much butt he can kiss this particular week. All that chapstick he's putting on his lips, kissing all that butt. That man don't like his audience. All he likes is their money. He likes their money. He likes their money. Ain't that right, BGTV? You won't respond to me anyway. Keep pretending like I don't exist. I don't care. I'm under the radar. I'm undercover. I'm taking care of business. And not only that, not only is Dragnet defeated, Shanny's defeated. So not only I ain't got to worry about that criminal coming after me. I'll put it to you that way, because sometimes I do talk too much on here. But the other one, the schemer, the fake friend, the one that pretended like she cared about me and everything and whatnot, isn't in a position to do jack to me either.
Look at this
I was actually looking
motherfucker.
forward to going to war with Hater Nation, to be perfectly. I was looking forward to just making a bunch of comedy videos
Why?
about them. It's just not necessary. It's no longer necessary. All
Correct.
that extra planning I did don't have to come to fruition, because Mr. Broke Nut.
Oh shit, he learned a new word. He learned fruition. So like you were talking about, that's not necessary anymore. I'd say that's a pretty keen observation. Could you tell me any part of this that is currently necessary? Like fucking literally any of it? He doesn't. He doesn't know what the fuck it is. He like I said, he just figured out like who the Negs cast of character was like a month ago. Like maybe 2 at best. This is shit like pretty much everyone's already left in the past years ago. But once again, good old Care Bear. Thank you, Todd, for the $2 super. I guess I won't get a response to my tuba diss rap. Nah, that shit's never happening, bro. Hang that one right the fuck up. How long ago was that now? Like you made that thing like what? Is it like a year or 2 ago at this point?
That shit was
Yeah,
kind of fire, though.
Well, that's why Gary's not going to respond to it. He can't respond with the only good G-Man song, because that wouldn't be a response to the diss track. He can't respond with Atheist Owned. I mean, he could rework it, but it would probably suck.
Ugh.
Atheist isn't even on social media no more. Now he's going on both.
Stop that.
And he's trying to work to sustain the new things that he got with the money that he's no longer going to make on social media no more.
Gary, you know what you're doing right now? You're just describing how like average everyday life. Yeah, he's out here going to work and making money for the stuff that he wants and needs. Yeah.
How
okay.
dare he? What an
a
idiot.
Piece of shit. Fuck him.
Stupid asshole.
Fuck. I mean, are no laws being broken?
Working a job. I hope he fucking dies.
fucking to
die
the
on your
Hague.
job, you horrible going to worker.
This piece of shit over here is contributing to society and to himself.
What a selfish piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck him.
Wait,
Gary's
don't
got a
you
hell
do
of a
that
point
same
there.
thing?
What were you saying, Gary?
Because I'll never be a target again. Because if I am, I promise you this: I'm gonna put a clown hat on his head. I'm gonna put a red nose on him.
You've been hit by at least 3, maybe more cars, and you're gonna say you're not a target? Fuck out of the known universe, bro. You're the target. And I would say I don't know what it is about you, but I know too much about you, and I know. I could see, you see Gary, think you could plausibly say it was an accident. Yeah, I get
God
it.
hates Gary.
I get it. I mean, It seems like it.
Nobody that's on God's good list, gets hit by that many cars. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, but what if he's being tested, Jello? What if his faith is being tested with every Pontiac?
Someone with as low as an IQ as he has should be tested on a really, really more shallow level. Like, hit him in the leg with a Tonka truck.
See how he reacts.
Right.
He growled. Thank you, Hooves, for the $5 super. For Spicy. Billy duct tapes his hamsters so they don't explode when he fucks the. Also, his poops are like striking oil upside down. Now you all caught up. This motherfucker really just sent in a super just to reiterate 2 of his former supers.
Yeah, that's what he did. You
right,
should get that voice thing. It gets rid of a lot of the responsibility.
Yeah, I like that. That's right up my alley. Yeah, but then there's that whole doing the thing to make it happen, which would also involve me doing something with this show, other than when I'm actually doing it.
There's like live streamers, right? And the big thing to them is to get their voice to text to voice to read off the N-word in a terribly public area, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I've seen these.
And they've lived through it. So I'm telling you, it works.
And they've lived through it.
They lived through it, yeah.
I like how you worded that. They lived through it. It's all gonna be all right.
Look, I'm a advocate for free speech. I think people should be able to say whatever they want. I don't mean that there shouldn't be consequences for saying things that you want to say.
Sure. I agree with that.
I mean,
you can say what you want, but you're not immune from consequences of what you say.
My jokes are supposed to offend some people, for sure. Like, and if they hate me as a result, that's, God love them, right? That's that's a consequence.
Comes with the territory.
But if you do out in public what Rev did from the comfort of his own home, that brave man, like, you might have to pay. There might be, another kind of price to pay. And I'm just saying, those live streamers lived through it.
They made it.
I'm gonna have some fun with them.
Oh shit!
I'm telling you, it's gonna be video for video this time. Video for video, and I promise you, I'm gonna hit him harder than he's gonna hit me. That is a promise. Now, how many of you think I'm being immature doing this? Let's see something here.
Literally fucking everyone.
Oh yeah, Lucas. Yeah, he made my life difficult.
Video for video. So that means if he doesn't
changed
respond,
their channel name?
Gary
It
never
wasn't
gonna
me.
make another video about drag.
Okay, so
it's video.
I don't think he thought this one through. It's gonna G Man's video for G Man's video. Yeah, I mean point. Oh man, I like the random images I'm pausing on Gary here tonight. They're all slightly blurry, but they're pretty interesting. I like them.
That one where he looked almost a little bit, like Billy. It wasn't
the tongue
blurry
partially
at all.
hanging out.
It was rough. That was a rough fucking. I'm like, I don't know if I can make fun of this.
It's like, you would say I can see why his mom drank, but she did that before he was born.
Yeah.
I lost the channel, but the great Dragnut Silvas has become OP Ed Fred, who reports on news that nobody
Op-Ed Fred,
cares
Gary. Op-Ed.
Just saying.
He hasn't even posted on that in fucking forever.
I'm talking about school buses. I'm talking about people out there that don't understand opposites.
The motherfucker just isn't on the platform, dude. Like, I don't fucking. Oh man, it just to me it gets sadder and sadder through the whole fucking video. Thank you, Hubs, for the $2 super. I got this thick skin because I'm trailer trash like Bran. Fuck yeah, it'll give it to you.
Yeah, look, if you were, in my area, if you were poor, you you didn't go to, instead of going to the arcade, you stood around basically basically doing the dozens. We called it capping or burning or roasting, but we just sit there and make fun of each other for hours every evening.
It's economical entertainment.
It is, and we got good at it. And it's not just a thick skin, right? Like I get the ability to recognize if something that is said about me is truly funny. I can laugh at it. Of course,
it does
nice. Sting if it's true. There is that. But the funny should override that. Funny should be more important.
Right. You still have to recognize how well put together a joke can be. Doesn't matter who the victim of it is. If it's done well, God damn it, you got to appreciate
or how spot on the person is with their observation.
Right.
That nature. And I got one. Heck, honestly, I'm going to warn some of you right now, even the ones who like me on here. This track that I'm about to put on here is going to offend some of you. I'm just letting y'all know that, and it's not even directed towards you guys. This is going to be directed towards Todd and Lucas. Some of the things I'm going to say on here is going to offend some people. I promise you. Okay, but really, it should be offending to Todd. Oh, look at this! Look at this insignificant person right here. No, you know what? You can't even. You know what? From here on out, there are certain YouTubers on here that's got to earn me mentioning them on my channel. They got to earn it. This is sowing and reaping, and I don't talk about irrelevant grown men.
Oh, you gotta fucking. You have to earn the opportunity to speak on sowing and reaping now. If I'm to understand this correctly, one must earn the opportunity.
I think he's saying you have to deserve to be spoken about by G-Man. Isn't that what he was saying?
Yeah, but like, what's the bar there?
I mean, he clearly puts himself above other people.
Yeah, but that's just factually inaccurate. Like, how many cars would one have to get hit by in order to believe such fucking thievery, if I could coin a term?
His biggest problem is that he's been affected by both Dunning and Krieger.
Yeah. Oh, Gare Bear.
Support other grown men who have an interest in underdeveloped, is it Y chromosomes or X chromosomes?
Underdeveloped fetuses?
Underdeveloped opposite
fetuses,
sex
like men. You.
I don't think those people's names should be said on here no more. I don't mind mentioning the channel. It's the Dork Room with Fatty Jedi and Stalker Frank. I don't got a problem with that.
See,
and the other guy, and the other one.
You're gonna have to figure out who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So
I don't look. It's odd that you don't.
Right?
It's odd that you don't get remembered. I understand there are people that watch us every week that don't think I'm a member of the Geek Room, but it's odd that you are the other one. That's
bro. I have went through every possible permutation of my name with Gary. Like he just there's not enough room in his brain for me, and I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
It's like brand
Who the fuck else was it? It was somebody else. I'm trying to remember who else it was. There was like 2 or 3 of these fucks that just like I don't exist to them, but I forget who they were. So
Emo,
I guess Emo. I think Emo's mentioned me a couple of times. I think
everybody
before,
to Emo is either Billy or Frank.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't heard Emo talk about us a lot. I don't think
he mostly is he has
calls us the Geek Squad.
That's true.
He does have a hate boner for Billy. Billy, there was like a couple of streams Billy went in when Emo was still doing a lot of panels, and I think he hopped on and kind of pissed him off a few times. So, but you'll have that from time to time. Yeah, I was Brian. I was Riffs. I was who the fuck else was I? I don't know. He tried. He tried. The poor guy just the any chance of brand existing in his brain Chrysler right out of him, you know. So you can't help it.
I think you need a brand.
The brand,
like a brand. Yeah, a brand. Brand needs a brand. Branding brand. I think maybe we should do like a documentary of like trying to write the thing called Branding Brand.
Branding Brand. Story of Brand's brand.
So people, know,
They know about Brand and his brand.
Exactly. The brand.
And the branding of said brand. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. Trying to convince Gary that Yato is drag using AI. I saw you in there last night, as a matter of fact. I saw you trying your best, and I don't know what happened, but I did see that after you said that, he started looking on Google like, oh, his name's Yato now. So, I don't know if he found anything.
I could see if Yato was dragging a fat suit, but how the hell? Like Yato is like a third of drag.
It's AI, man. It's AI.
Okay. So that skinny dude with no shoulders that looks like, Cyrax with the tan, that's just like computer generated image. That's what you're saying?
Right. It's fucking AI is crazy, man.
All right.
Absolutely insane. The future is here. Thank you, Todd, for the $2 super. Brand's brand brandy. That's the brand.
I don't normally drink brandy, but I'd get a snifter of that.
Fuck yeah. I think that's the direction we need to go in.
You gotta at least do a limited run.
Do put it in a fucking crazy shaped bottle like Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Head vodka?
No way. Put it in an aluminum can with a with a pot. They're all meant to be drinking out of paper bags.
Fuck yeah. I like where this arrives. See, these brainstorming sessions are already going somewhere. You were on something, Jello.
Get tens of thousands of views. Now your average is 300. That must be crushing. No, it isn't crushing. It happens. I mean, the Amazing Atheist was getting way more views and subscribers than he's getting now. I mean, it happens. Everything goes like this.
That's like
nothing's bothering me, but I know this. Ever since
that's like really 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
like his interactions, right? Like even just Gary's interactions with TJ were like at least a decade ago at this point.
I bet you most of this audience doesn't even know who the Amazing Atheist is.
I would imagine there probably is a sizable portion of people who watch that have no clue. God, Gary, you just keep breaking them out. Why don't you, man? You can dig a little deeper, right? Fucking, what about Jesus Freak? You want to talk about him while we're at it too?
God, He was so boring. Oh, I hate it. Like I spoke with him a few times, and there was never a fun interaction.
Well,
I dislike Jesus Freak for way different reasons than other people did. I just he put me to sleep.
Venom Fang X. Who remembers his? You even mentioned that.
Who remembers his apology video? Come on now, that was some shit.
Thank you, Wilson, for the $5 super. I don't know what Frank's brand of alcohol would be. but it would have to be sold in juice boxes. Frank's Jesus juice.
I had to be ripping my pipe while he fucking. That hurt, Wilson,
Fucking perfect.
and I'm blaming it on you, you son of a bitch.
Good shit, Wilson. Good shit.
Fuck, that was funny.
I'm gonna give you a few more minutes, Gare Bear, and I think we're gonna have to move on to at least I at least gotta watch the Cyrax movie tonight. That's in the fucking thumbnail.
Since I started getting consistent on here, things are starting to look better, and it's only going to get better because I haven't even begun with some of the stuff that I'm going to be uploading on here yet. And I don't just got one channel now; I got two. Well, actually, I got two active channels that I'm talking on. Wait till you see the third one and what I'm going to focus on.
Nobody gives a fuck.
So, like I said, wait a minute, this is something here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Drag lost, but he finally got his undergraduate degree. I also heard he finally got his high school diploma too. Actually, too. You know what I mean? It's very important for him because he can't make it in life unless he actually goes out there and brag about how many diplomas he got to rebuke and reprove. So, I'm just being silly today, guys, because I just came to the realization that I won. That I beat the Dragoons. The Dragoons are done.
Comes to the
over,
realization
defeated,
that they won.
Under the feet. God has made a table before my enemies.
Yeah, isn't it kind of like pretty definitive, like when it happens? Like, oh, I won. God damn it, Gary.
And he is showing off and he's saying, you want to know what? You don't mess with this man of God. You understand what I'm saying? And the Dragna does resurface since I understand his psychology, and I understand his narcissism, and I understand the trolls that support him. I know how to make him activate things and finish him off pretty quickly now. It's just that simple. So he needs to stay under the table, hiding from G-Man and hiding from all of the Christians, and taking that degree that he ain't never going to use against us and hide from us because, you know, we're asking difficult questions about biology and he can't answer none of them. Oh, and what about the dork room? What about the dork room? Listen to me. What about the dork room? I don't want none of G-Man. G-Man and Beckel and true empiricism and rebuke and reprove and all them Christians are too smart for us.
Bro, no one's literally ever given a fuck about your religion, like at least over at TGR. It's kind of a dead topic of conversation, honestly. It's not really as big on YouTube as it once was, the whole theology debate. For the most part, people really don't give a shit.
All the people that he's talking about that ever talked about it kind of realize that it just kind of is what it is. People
you either believe it or you don't. You're not changing anyone's mind.
Their stances. Yeah, that's what it
Unless
is.
you're Robbie and you change it every week. Other than that, no. Oh, Gare Bear. A few more minutes, dude. Wait a minute. How long is this this nightmare movie? It's like 15 minutes or so, I think. Oh, it's 20 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and get ready for that then. Because I did say we were going to watch that. We put it in the thumbnail. So let's honor that. Let's go ahead and head over here. So I'm told that Cyrax made a film. So I've been known to watch a couple of those and talk about them.
I haven't watched this either, by the way.
You've never seen this?
Nope.
Okay, all right. See, we're both going to go in blind here. So
I mean, I think we both have the same idea of what it's likely to be.
Yeah, I'm trying not to go into it thinking that, but I know it's going to happen. So like I'm trying to
it's going to be terrible.
I mean, it's going to be irredeemable garbage. I know that.
Right. 100%.
Wilson says it's gold. And I'm pretty sure it's Wilson who had this idea, if I'm not mistaken. So without further ado, everyone, let's let's get into Cyrex's The Darkness.
How old is this, by the way? Did that say 2018? Is that what that said?
This is a Cyrex archive channel.
Oh.
And this was uploaded 3 years ago. I don't know if it said. Oh yeah, 2018 must have been the original date. I'm assuming. So yeah, I guess that would make sense.
All right, so we're talking like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
"7 years, Marty."
Wilson, thank you for the $5 super. I guess this one like skedaddled right past me. I didn't see the son of a bitch. What do good things and Frank have in common? They both come in small packages.
Jesus.
That's fucking gross. That's fucking disgusting, dude.
Wilson, go put yourself in the corner. You need a timeout, mister.
All right, I'm gonna take
some
this
of you
back.
fucking people do too much.
All right. Let's settle in for this masterpiece. What's sure to be a masterpiece. Wait, what? This motherfucker set up a week ago just to have him scrolling through some staticky radio channels? All right.
Why was his face in the corner too?
I guess just to show he was there. Like, I don't like. Why didn't he just like? Why is it? It's like it's just two scenes or two cuts, bro. You do a cut to the actual equipment you're using, and then back to your face. Look, he's doing it here. He's not doing the whole thing like fucking filmed on OBS or some shit.
This is really good acting, though. Like I actually believe he's asleep.
Don't critique it yet.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not watching this whole 20-minute video without shitting on it from time to time.
Don't we have to stop it and talk about it every now and then so it's not like
what was that nightmare?
What?
What was that nightmare?
What the hell?
You're the nightmare, motherfucker. Look at you.
What is he doing with his hands?
I don't think he knows what to do with his hands.
Hands seem to be okay.
It's like the anchor man.
What the fuck? What the fucking what?
What is that thing?
Can you turn this up?
I can try, but that's damn near all it's got, Captain.
Okay.
I don't know if that's any better. Okay.
What is this dog licking peanut butter off of his junk?
Guys had me released from my spirit box.
Oh, that was a spirit box earlier, a week ago.
They didn't think I would release anything, but in all actuality, I did. Now whatever it is, oh man. Oh damn.
Oh shit! Look at that. Camera angles and stuff. I mean, they're off and.
His little neck is just straining to hold that shirt up.
First jump scare.
I don't know what that thing is that I heard last night. But whatever it is, that thing can't be good.
Yeah, I agree. Who's on the ground? Who's on the board? Thanks for the $2 super. I hate this more than Sam Hates paying full price. God damn you. You motherfucker. And thank you, Frank, for the $4.99 super. What does Father Jay's daughter and a fleshlight have in common? They're both crusty. You're fucking gross. You're fucking gross.
So much hate.
The crust of hate.
It's too dangerous.
He rubbed his
Whatever
non-existent
that thing
hair.
is, it wants to kill me.
Wait. Hold on.
He's just letting his eye lead him around.
Which one?
The wonky
Why
one.
do you seem so scared? All I wanted to do was play with you.
What was that?
Please
Wait.
come and play with me. I'm so lonely.
Bro, these
You're
are
not
like
afraid of
audio
the dark,
clips from a
are
Five
you?
Nights at Freddy's game.
Anyone there? Hello? I know I just heard something.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't
We
know
all
what
heard
it
it.
is,
You're
but
stealing
whatever it
audio
is, it's
clips
not
from the
good.
FNAF franchise.
Seriously, drink. Nope. Guess I gotta go to the store.
First off, I just want to point out that there's no I can only suspend my disbelief for so long. I'm supposed to believe that Cyrax would be scared if a ghostly child was in his home. I don't think that's the case. I think he'd be pretty bricked up.
If he heard a kid's voice go off in his house, he'd be running towards it.
Right. He's not going to be afraid of that. He's not going to be concerned about anything. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I like I said, I can only suspend my disbelief for so long here, Cyrax.
Looks like it might be a nice day out. Oh, maybe I'll
Do
call
you
the
walk
guys
out
to
there
see
in
what's
it?
up. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll call the guys. Maybe get together.
Acting Jello.
He is an actor.
It's a master class. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. In this cinematic filter, it looks like Yato.
Yeah, totally.
The shoulder thing, you know, it's picking up on it.
And the hairline.
Yo. Hey, where do you guys want to meet you at?
Dude, it is.
Do you want me down by the lake, or where do you want me to meet you? Yeah, I can do the lake. Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't a shoot?
All right. See you there.
That was a work?
Wait, what?
Huh.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I just got
Boiled
my
again.
phone ready,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not the brightest peanut in the turd.
See you there, man.
Do you mean to tell me the Undertaker and Kane aren't really brothers?
Oh. May as well get ready to go.
And he just teleported
Where
there.
the hell is everybody? They said they were going to be here.
This hasn't made it to Sundance yet?
Crap, I left my phone at the house. Oh, well.
Pat Pocket, Slaphead, nailing it.
I guess I'll have to call him when I get back. Wow.
Nailed it.
Yeah, man. You really appreciate the small things, like how the frame just stays in focus on the tree even after he's left, you know, for no reason whatsoever. Yes. Little artistic choices like that, you know. I love it.
Look at this place. It's beautiful.
Until you showed up.
Holy cow.
Oh shit, do we get a fucking Blair Witch remake? Is that what we're getting?
He wouldn't put that much effort into anything.
Bro, he's one of his eyes is breaking the fuck out of the fourth wall right now.
It's like beautiful, man.
Here in the forest.
He reacted before.
offer you.
Hold on. He reacts before she even says anything.
Here in the forest. I offer you eternal sleep.
Dude, that was done in post.
Oh,
That was
of
done
course.
in post. You could have put the fucking voice anywhere. You inept piece of shit. I can't. Oh my fucking god, man. Oh god, we gotta soldier through.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
He made the sound effect with his mouth. Why do you just keep walking back to the same place?
How come
No,
he
the
can put
voice
the
can't.
little girl's voice in post production, but he can't put the whooshing sounds? And
I gotta get out of here.
He performs all of his own wishes.
I need to hurry up and get back to the house.
He just tripped.
His one lung is working overtime.
Oh, the thing was, whatever it is,
You know he's only got one lung, right?
it's not good.
It's not good. Is that
What the hell is with
legit
that little
piece of
girl's
Rax
voice?
lore? I've heard that previously.
Yeah. He's
Relax.
he was born without quite a bit of stuff.
That's on the list, huh? One lung.
He had one functioning lung when he was
It's
born.
got to be the force of darkness. It's got to be. There's no other
Got to be the
explanation.
forces of darkness. Maybe you're just tripping balls in the woods.
Oh, shit. Come on, guys.
Calling.
Who is this?
You called. Bro, someone send this shit to Sundance.
Hello?
We got to get this featured at the next festival.
Who is this? Hello?
Someone should have trolled him as the Sundance committee.
I see a figure behind the wall.
Did no one do
I'm
that?
so afraid he's going to fall. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Damn, he pulled a Cobes. Look, he's looking to see how badly he broke the phone. La la. All right, we're gonna take a brief intermission right here at the 12-minute mark. Jello, I just want to ask you, how fucking scared are you right now?
Not very.
You're not very scared?
Not hardly at all, to be honest. It's kind of lulzy. I mean, it kind of drags in parts. It's a little bit boring here and there, but it's got its moments. You know what I mean?
What about when that thing grabbed him in the woods?
That was.
Did it even get you?
I mean, it made me laugh. I laughed.
Remember it went. Whoosh. Remember that?
Look, I'm not saying there wasn't like a release of emotion. You know, it definitely pulled
He
something
invoked
out
emotion,
of me.
that's for sure. Thank you, Yami Jackie, for the $4.99 super. The fact he has a little girl's voice while talking to little girls. He and Frank must be good friends. Wonder if Frank recommended the girl to him.
I believe they share files.
Yeah. God damn it, Frank. What have you fucking done? Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. Cyrex was conceived at IKEA. Shitty decorations. Yeah. Or directions, excuse me. I don't know why I read that as decorations. Saw it. I think Billy like inhabited me momentarily. Wouldn't have been the first time, right?
Sounds hot.
Why are you breathing like that, buddy?
He's all the way down, go to sleep.
Yeah, his volume is shit when he's in the living room.
Yeah, it's like, who's asleep in the next room? Why are you being so quiet?
And if this is supposed to be your house, why you curl up on the couch? I think this might be something David Lynch would be into.
Oh shit! Here he comes, Showa. Get ready.
When I see this, I think The Naked Lunch.
You gonna tell me that's not fucking frightening? Look at that. Look at that. You gonna tell me that's not fucking frightening?
It's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he is kind of nightmare fuel.
He is. I mean, you know, he doesn't need any kind of makeup or special effects. Well, at least you could hear the music.
Yeah.
Acting.
Nah, bro, we're going back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What was that? Nightmare.
What the hell?
Can't be good.
What was that? What the fuck was that thing?
Bro, that was you. I don't know if you realize this or not. That's what you fucking look like.
I don't know what to do.
With the remaining runtime of the movie, yeah, I bet.
Nobody believes me. I'm scared.
Who have you tried to tell? You mean no one believes you?
Go away. Wherever you are, please leave me alone.
I think there was supposed to be a voice
I
over
don't
there.
want you here. It's here.
Yeah, but I thought the little demon girls were interrupting his phone calls.
I love that he's always so damn slack-jawed.
What was that thing?
It was you.
Whatever it was, I should be safe in here.
All right, can you pause it for a minute?
Yeah.
Is this thing on the right behind him in the lower right-hand corner? Is that a dresser?
I
Or
kind
like,
of thought it was, but I'm not 100% sure.
and this would be a shower curtain on the left, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is this
So does he have a
odd-looking
bathtub in his
bathroom?
bedroom, or does he have a dresser in his bathroom?
I think his bathroom just so happened to be his bedroom. That's the best I can give you.
Hooves, how long you been watching Cyrex? Can you verify whether this is a bathroom, right? What's this stuff over here in the lower
I
right?
think so. Because he said something about a sink or something earlier. Yeah, there's boxes, but what are they on top of? Is that more boxes or is that... Because I'm with you. I thought it... Just initially seeing it, I thought it was some type of dresser as well. So I was a bit confused.
All right.
Okay,
I mean,
is this a window
the questions don't stop.
Yeah, and he looks just as confused right now as we are. So
He does. So clearly, he's not going to be any help.
yeah, okay, so that's a confirmed shower. And I get why he's confused at what it is.
Yeah, I don't think he goes in there very often.
I feel like this thing's watching me.
Why do you seem so scared? All I wanted to do was play with you. Please come and play with me.
Oh, you couldn't keep
I'm
him
so
away from that
lonely.
shit.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
No.
Don't be afraid.
Well, it's
Come
not dark,
with me.
so that's good.
I will show you where I play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide, and I'll find you. You're going to die in there. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You're
I
just
know
choking
things
yourself with one
no
hand.
one knows. You're going to die. Help me. I'm begging you. Can you help me?
What is he? Getting throated by a ghost?
Cobb's hairline coming in nicely, Tubes.
He's finally on the bathroom floor where he belongs. What the fuck? This isn't even his video, is it? Fucking what?
And there was a
What?
time after like The Ring came out that people made YouTube videos where they were walking like that down the hall. I think he just ripped that off of YouTube.
Yeah, he totally did. Like, it's still playing. Is that it? That's the end? Yeah, it's just darkness. It's just non-elected mayors the rest of the way out. So that's it. That's
you
the
know,
darkness.
That's every bit as awful as I thought it would be.
All right.
I mean, I'd feel silly giving an
cinematography.
actual review with an audience that just watched it.
I mean, the cinematography was definitely interesting. What do you say about that?
The audio effects were not timed well.
No. I think there were some continuity errors with wardrobe.
I think there was zero scripting.
Yeah, none of that seemed planned. It seemed like he just scene to scene decided what was going to happen. But does that speak to his genius? That's the question.
Yeah, no.
And there's the answer. So, all right, Jello, out of 5 stars, what do you give The Darkness from 2018?
I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be expecting a 0, but I don't think you can do that. I think it's got to be from 1 to 5.
So, my opinion, a 0 means there is literally 0 redeeming qualities about the film whatsoever.
Well, yeah, clearly it had no redeeming qualities, but you know what?
We laughed a couple of times.
Yeah, there's movies I really like that have 0 Have you ever seen Bad Taste?
Yeah, I actually like Bad Taste, and it's awful.
0 redeeming qualities, though.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's awful.
It's great though in its awfulness. This wasn't that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go as low as I would go. I'm gonna say it was a 1.
You can give it a 1.
Yeah, I think to go below that would have to be the absolute worst, and I don't know if I've seen the absolute worst yet.
I'm gonna agree with that, but I'm gonna have to give it a half star.
It's as
Half
bad as
star because
anything I've ever seen.
I think my review is I laughed a couple times, so it gets a half star. There you go.
You didn't laugh where he wanted you to, though.
Absolutely. I don't think he wanted me to laugh at any point.
Probably not.
Like, and that's another thing. Like, what happened? Like, can you tell me what happened actually? As far as I can tell, he was on a spirit box, I think he called it, a week previous to this.
He
And
had
then
a
some
bad
demon
dream.
kid ghost shows up, and then he chokes to death in a bathroom.
Well, no, he went into the forest.
Yeah, and had really bad connection on his cell.
On his cell, yeah. Went to the forest and then took another little nappy nap on the couch and had another bad dream. Then he choked himself out in the bathroom. At some point, he did a fridge check without getting anything out of it.
All's well that ends well. Manos, the Hands of Fate is a better feature than this. Yeah.
I
don't
mean,
think Master would be very happy with you saying things like that.
If you're gonna watch Manos, the Hands of Fate, you have to watch the Rift Tracks version or the Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, that's one of those handful. Like if there's so many episodes, if somebody wants to watch of Mystery Science Theater, it's only so many that you actually want to check out. That's one of them.
I would recommend the Rift Tracks. There's these audio files that you can get that you're just supposed to play along with a movie. And you might go, well, how do I keep it queued? How do I keep it synced? They have an app for that.
Yeah, they have the little voice that pops in from time to time too.
And you really should watch Roadhouse. The Rift Tracks Roadhouse is just brilliant.
I think that one might actually be on Tubi for free.
Ooh,
I'm not mistaken.
Worth it, y'all. Totally worth it.
Yeah, it's good shit. It's definitely good shit. So there it is, folks. As promised, a review of The Darkness, and it's soul killing bad.
It lived up to its name. It was what I thought it would be, 100%.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in said darkness now, and not just because the screen's black, but I'm trying to figure out and process what I just watched.
I hope I don't close my eyes and see Cyrax's face in a dark room with the strobing light. Yeah, that part.
Bro, I will say this: that was the absolute scariest part of this movie, though, because like I can imagine, like just say you've never even heard of Cyrax before, and you wake up in the middle of the night to this being your sleep paralysis demon. I'm immediately just shitting everywhere.
I still remember what the first thing I noticed about him was his rat teeth.
Yeah, they're out there.
He's got the maw of a rat.
I was looking for some pictures for the thumbnail, and I actually saw some fucked up pictures of his teeth. Like it's from years ago, you can tell, and his mouth is wide the fuck open. It's fucking horrific. But yeah, it's always one of the first things I think anyone notices about this weird little shit. Thank you, Hooves, for the $2 super. I want to see Cyrax do a DIY chandelier hanging.
See, that's why you get the little voice. Totally removes your responsibility.
Yeah, and I can just instead of saying it, I can just be cue up a little musical cue. Cyrax wants to swing from the chandelier. All right, folks, we're gonna go out on Cyrax swinging from the chandelier. Good fight. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, Jello. Everyone in chat. And fuck, we'll do this shit again next week. Maybe next week I'll do it at the proper time I'm supposed to do it. I don't know. Just depends if I can stop getting sick with some random thing every other week.
Is that the
we'll see.
proper
But,
time or proper date?
whatever.
Don't
Both,
you usually do
actually.
this on Wednesday?
Yeah, I usually do it on Wednesday.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, I almost pushed it back, and I almost pushed it back tonight to 7:30 too. So, yeah, I was really fucking up this week, man.
Jesus Christ.
More so than normal.
So, you know, if we're got a show on Saturday?
I do not yet. It all just depends on Billy's laziness level, I suppose. But
It's usually
yeah.
pretty up there.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know. It's Thursday, so we'll find out soon. I usually don't find out about Saturday show until like 2 hours maybe before it happens. So yeah. Anyway, folks, I guess if there is a stream Saturday, we'll catch you then.